Hi, my name is Miss Joy. I am currently an elementary school secretary. I also was a counselor for a college prep program for several years, and I also was briefly a high school English teacher. The biggest joy of my teaching career or my educational career has been when kids come back, when they graduate, when they go to that next step, whether it's high school or college, or they graduate from college and they come back and you see the growth and you see the progression in who they were when you met them versus who they are now and who they are becoming. That's definitely been the biggest joy for me to just watch their journey and watch them expand. What I've witnessed as far as what education does for my students. I have watched education transform my students from children to young adults to mature, valuable citizens of society. I have watched education open doors for my students that they were not necessarily privy to prior to receiving their education. In what ways should education change to accommodate students? I believe that education should be a lot more individualized and specified for each individual student. It shouldn't necessarily be blanketed. We don't want to train up a bunch of robots and boot them up with the information and ship them out into the world. We want to train up individuals. We want to train up scientists and teachers and doctors and philosophers and engineers and educators and stay at home moms and stay at home dads and artists and singers and basketball players. We want them to be free to learn what they're good at, to learn skills that they need to get through life, but still be individuals. So that's how I believe that we should kind of tweak the system to accommodate our children. We don't want robots, we want individuals. I believe that one-on-one time benefits our students by allowing them to explore those things, allowing them to explore their interests, their likes, their dislikes, the things that they're excelling at and the things that they may struggle with a little bit. It also allows one-on-one time for the adults who are the educators, the people who are in that system or in that tribe, to be able to pick those things out of a student. For example, I have a student who's really good at art, and she started drawing when she was angry. So she would come to the office, she would sit, and she would start drawing. And one day I took her notebook and I was like, "Hey, these are really good." And now she loves art and she's excelling at art and she's applying to be in art contests and things like that. And that's how the one-on-one time should benefit students. An adult should be able to look at what you're doing and who you are and help you get connected, help you to connect those pieces and connect you to things that can pull your gift out and can further expand your gift. Lastly, I have been an elementary school secretary for a little over 5 years now, and I have tons of stories. But one of my forever favorites is we did a tornado drill, and we had a little kid. He had to be maybe second grade, and he came up to me after school and he said, "Miss Joy, I think I know why we do tornado drills." And I said, "Okay, tell me, why do we do tornado drills? Why do we get down on the floor and put our hands over our heads? Why do we do that?" And he said, "Well, we do that so that the tornadoes will see us and they'll think we're rocks with clothes on and they won't hit us." And I was like, "Okay, that's creative. Thank you for sharing."
I'm Damika Odom, and I am the CEO of Sparks Village. The purpose of the video that you just watched was to shed light on the immediate need for education reform in our country. Every facet of our society has changed, from the way we get news and even the way we listen to music. However, education has stayed the same. It is not uncommon to walk into a classroom and see students using textbooks from decades ago and taking standardized tests that have been proven to be biased. Despite tons of research on mental health, learning disabilities, and the ineffectiveness of so many educational practices, education has done very little to actually implement change. Stay tuned, guys, for more videos like this, as well as visit our website for more information. And always, always, always stay a part of the conversation.